Jane Watt is a board member with Connectivity Me, a networking group on Marco Island, Florida. Jane joined this group in order to expand her sphere of contacts and meet new friends. Jane is the chairperson and founder of Marco Island Academy. Fundraising and establishing the curriculum for the academy are just a couple of the many responsibilities that Jane has. However, she has just run into a dilemma. She is in search of an educator who gives lectures on careers one can pursue in the sporting industry. But Jane's list of contacts doesn't include a person who is well-versed in this subject. So Jane talks with Christina Lambros, who is a realtor on Marco Island, to see if she may know of a contact that could help her. Christina wasn't able to convey a referral as she didn't know anyone in this field either. Jane has lunch often with Cindy Grisey, who is the team leader for a real estate company on Marco Island. Again, she comes up empty. Stephanie Davis, who is a very close friend of hers, is a life empowerment coach and author. However, she also has no contact that can directly help her. Jane has lunch often with her mortgage lender, Mark Creech, and two friends, JJ and Stacy Mrzinski, at a local restaurant. Still, with all of these professional contacts and friends she interacts with often, none of these people have an immediate contact that can help Jane with the referral for her presentation. These groups of people are some of Jane's strongest ties, and they can't help her with this need. Jane is at a loss right now. She thought, who better to reach out to than her strong ties? So now what? Jane decides to reach out to the friends of her friends and their extended contacts. This group of people may have access to resources that her strong ties do not. This is exactly why she joined the Connectivity Me networking group. Take this for instance. Every person has an average of 3 close contacts they communicate with on a daily basis. However, when you venture beyond those 3 through an introduction courtesy of one of your strong ties, you will discover 3 more contacts. When those 3 contacts introduce you to 3 new contacts, well, are you starting to understand where we're going with this? Before you realize it, your sphere of contacts are growing faster than you can keep up. These extended contacts are called Jane's weak ties. Weak ties extend well beyond strong ties. They are a broader network of people that can often assist you with whatever your cause might be. So Jane got all dressed up for Connectivity Me's next networking event. She even made sure she was on time. She attended the networking event with her friend, Christina Lambros. She introduced Jane to a colleague of hers named Letty Vendrell, who is an advocate for children with poor kids of South Florida. Jane and Letty proceeded to chat and eventually exchanged business cards. Jane mentioned how great things were going with the academy. However, she wished she could find an educator who could give a presentation to her students about careers in the sports industry. Letty thought for a bit and said, "I may have someone that could point you in the right direction." She mentioned that a colleague of hers named Brian Monahan, who is a web designer, is friends with an old colleague, Sam Blaylock, who is in the mortgage industry. Sam's friend, Tammy Maloro, who is a cosmetics consultant, knows a colleague who gives presentations on, guess what? Sports psychology. Home run for Jane, just because she took the time to reach out beyond her strong ties. Guess who is coming to her academy to talk about sports-related careers? At Connectivity Me, this is exactly what we do. We provide event-based networking venues for professional people. We do this by making sure the events are fun and informative. This allows our members and friends to connect with their weak ties through introductions from their strong ties. Connectivity Me events include social media, business planning classes, speed networking, holiday parties, after-work socials, and volunteer functions, just to name a few. Sounds like fun, right? Well, there is a lot of work behind it. It's not just showing up and handing out as many business cards as possible. Here are a few tips. First, don't just show up at a networking event when you need help. Networking is residual. It may take time to build enough meaningful relationships before you see results. Second, Don't race around the room handing out cards to everyone who steps in your presence. A business relationship isn't established because you handed someone a business card. Always remember, people do business with people they like. Third, the more you give, the more that comes back to you. Lastly, whatever you do, don't keep score. Keeping score isn't an efficient way to network, and you will eventually understand when other participants flock away from you. How do you join Connectivity Me? It's easy. First, visit our website. Second, read what we are about and obtain the concept of what we are trying to achieve. Third, navigate to the Join button. You will quickly see that the website is state-of-the-art, courtesy of Brian Monahan and Monahan Design. Our site allows you to post your own bio, social media links, business website, and more. Moreover, it allows you to friend request and connect with other members within the group. How does Connectivity Me pay for these events? We pay for these activities through the help of local businesses, sponsors, and donations from everyday people like yourself. Sometimes there are nominal fees for events. However, we at Connectivity Me fit the cost most of the time. If you're interested in financially assisting a homegrown organization here on Marco Island, that goal is to help everyone grow. Please navigate to the donation tab on our site. Your anticipated contribution would be much appreciated. Connectivity Me is always looking for those who want to play more of an intricate part with our planning and membership. Our advisory board is comprised of members who want to lead the charge on a combination of fronts. Some of these activities include planning of events, helping us with the day-to-day activities, and of course, assisting with membership. If you think you may be that person, there are a few things we need from you. First, read our philosophy and goals, understand them, and become a member. Second, attend a couple of our board meetings. Most importantly, bring your ideas and dedication. This is a fantastic way to put yourself in front of other networkers and business people in the area. Doing all this while helping the community, nonprofits, and volunteer incentives. It takes very little of your time, so why not join today? We're looking forward to seeing you at the next event. For more info, feel free to contact us at www.connectivity-me.com. And our email is info@connectivity-me.com.